Well, here we go, guys. Fani Willis. It's not over with, guys. I said it before. I'm going to say it again. It is not over with. Now, we know that Judge Scott McAfee took the coward's way out when he decided to not disqualify Fulton County corrupt DA Fani Willis. In his ruling, man, he gave a scathing report, just absolutely slamming Fani Willis. But at the end of the day, he didn't want to get his hands dirty. This man is up for re-election in a blue county. Fani Willis is also as well. But this man really did not want to be called racist. Scott McAfee did pretty much everything to destroy Fani Willis except kick her off this case and disqualify her office. Because, guys, if that happens, this case is dead. Now, my opinion, man, this case right now is barely hanging on by a thread. Because even with Judge Scott McAfee saying that Fani Willis can actually remain on this case, he really did open up this thing to where other people could actually disqualify Fani Willis and throw this case out. I think that Judge Scott McAfee really wanted to do that, but he couldn't do it. He didn't have the guts. He took the coward's way out. But he laid out all of the groundwork, guys, for an appeal to be had and for Fani Willis to be thrown off this case. Now, after that ruling, I believe Trump and his co-defendants had like 30 days to appeal his ruling. Guess what? Trump and the co-defendants, they said, all right, we want an appeal. So Scott McAfee, the judge, actually has to sign off on a certificate to appeal. Guess what happened, guys? It happened today. Yeah, so Fani Willis is still in a world of trouble, guys. Let's talk about it. Make sure you guys like this video, subscribe to the channel, become a channel member. Remember, live stream every single Friday. Just starts at $5 per month. If you're watching on Rumble, click the join button, get access to the same thing. So here we go. Over here on the Daily Caller, judge allows Trump and co-defendants to appeal Fani Willis ruling. Scott McAfee, I'm pretty sure this is probably his plan all along. He said, all right, I can't necessarily let Fani Willis go, but I can let other people actually do the dirty work. That may have been his plan, even though I think he was being a coward. So right now, he has approved this appeal. So Fani Willis still could be booted off this case, and this case is going to die. It says here, Judge Scott McAfee ruled Wednesday that former President Donald Trump and 8 other co-defendants can seek review of his decision not to disqualify Fulton County DA Fani Willis. McAfee granted the certificate of immediate review sought by defendants, finding it, quote, of such importance to the case that immediate review should be had. That's his words right there. He's basically saying, hey, you know what? It's perfectly okay to second guess me because I was probably wrong. Funny how that works, guys. The decision means defendants can appeal McAfee's decision, which allowed Willis to stay on the case against Trump after Special Prosecutor Nathan Wade stepped down, despite finding an, quote, appearance of impropriety in their actions. You see, it's words like that, man, statements like that, phrases like that, that really do open up Fani Willis to being booted off this case by someone else. Quote, the challenge order is not one of final judgment, and the state has informed the court that it has complied with the order's demands, McAfee wrote. Thus, unless directed otherwise by an appellate court, superseders shall only apply to the order being appealed. The court intends to continue addressing the many other unrelated pending pretrial motions, regardless of whether the petition is granted within 45 days of the filing. And even if any subsequent appeal is expedited by the appellate court, he continued. McAfee wrote in his ruling last week that there were reasonable questions about whether the DA and her hand-selected lead, SADA, testified untruthfully about the timing of their relationship. I truly do believe, guys, that Scott McAfee did not believe Fani Willis at all. He didn't believe Fani Willis, but he didn't have the guts to disqualify her. So I'm very, very curious, guys, how Fani Willis actually feels about this. Because I said it, man, and other people have said it too as well. He destroyed Fani Willis in that ruling. He just refused to pull the trigger. But there were other avenues to get Fani Willis removed from this case. And this is one of them right here. So Trump and the other co-defendants are now seeking an appeal. They got the appeal now. Now it's actually going to go before another court. And that court can tell Fani Willis too, hey, you got to go. Your whole office now is disqualified. I believe that's the way it's actually going to work. And even if this doesn't actually work, there are other avenues too as well, man. The Georgia Republicans may be growing a spine, and they're going to be investigating on Fani Willis. And based on everything that we have seen, boy, this woman is super corrupt, man. I mean, to be honest with you guys, it really should be kind of open and shut, if you ask me, when it comes to the Republicans investigating Fani Willis. This woman sleeping around, perjuring herself on the stand. I mean, she should be brought up on charges and arrested for that. Because there's more witnesses, guys, that are willing to testify that Fani Willis and Nathan Wade lied about the date of their relationship. These RICO charges of BS, they're bogus, racketeering, like they're in a mob or something. Doesn't make any sense. And Nathan Wade got what, $650,000+ of taxpayer money? That money's gone. He's booted from the case now. You taxpayers in Fulton County, you ain't getting your money back. You're not getting your money back. It's not going to happen, man. Boy. So that was pretty fast right there, man. I was anticipating that he would actually grant this appeal simply because he didn't want to get his hands dirty. Yeah, this case, man, never going to trial. It is never, ever going to trial. I mean, just think of this, guys. Even if it did, how long do you actually think jury selection would actually take? I mean, on a case like this, it would take forever. I actually heard about this one trial where it took a year of jury selection. A year. They're running out of time, man. It's pretty much almost April now. So you got what? April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. 7 months? Nah. No way in the world this thing is going to trial, man. And Trump is winning in the polls. He's winning in the polls by a lot right now. He's winning pretty much every single swing state. And that's the biggest difference, when it actually comes to an election. Now, I found out something else the other day, too. Of course, Trump cannot appeal if he's actually convicted. But however, if he's president, I believe he can actually push to have it to where, I don't know the exact words, to where they can't actually have a trial for a sitting president. So the trial wouldn't even happen for like another 4 years after he's out of office. Yeah, this thing is never going to trial, guys. Never. But that's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and White Network fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And we'll catch you next time.